Your
we're
military stories? You got so
we're
many
gonna we're
stories.
gonna have to rehearse my story before we do my story.
Okay, we can
or
do
I'll
that.
talk for 24 hours.
We can do that. We can do that totally. Hi, everybody. We're here with Michelle Kahepa O'Brien, and she's here. She wants to share with us a little bit about the way her life has changed since she's taken the 2 Core Resolution Systems workshop. I think the first one you took was the vision board, the 2020, what you want to do in the upcoming year. So
Yep.
tell me about how that was for you.
I didn't have a whole lot of faith in it. I didn't know what to expect, but it was so amazing that I learned when I put those pictures on that board and took it home and hung it on my wall. And then by the next day, I looked at it again. I'm going, this is book writing. This is what I've been saying all these years, that this is what I wanted to do.
So for years, you've been telling friends and family that you wanted to write a book about your life's experiences, and everybody's told you, do it. You should definitely do it, but you didn't, right?
Right.
Okay. So then what happened?
So I told my neighbor about the workshop and how excited I was and how I felt about seeing those pictures on my wall every day. And it said, write the book, get results. And all of a sudden she said, well, yeah, you've been talking about writing that book. Did you know there's a writer's assistance group at the senior center? And I said, no, I didn't know that. So I called them up and they told me about it, and I started going on Tuesdays. And you would have thought at 65 years old that I've written short stories and poems that I knew how to write.
Yeah.
But I've got a lot to learn about punctuality and sentence structure and paragraphing. And so my friend was so excited that I was so excited about starting to learn how to write my book, thanks to the vision board,
Yeah.
that she offered to gift me a computer and a printer so that I
What?
can print out my pages of my book as I write it and have the tangible proof right there. This book is being written
Wow.
because you're giving me a computer and a printer. Because
So this friend really believes in you.
yeah,
Yeah. That's
because
amazing.
I believe in the vision board. That's what
Yeah.
the workshop did for me.
Yeah.
It literally changed my outlook on life and my focus on myself and what I had said my goals are, because they really are. And
I remember the week after the first workshop, I can't remember where I caught you, but I ran into you and you're like, I can't even believe how much my life has changed in the week since the workshop. And I knew right then we had to get you in to talk about it.
yeah, I told you that over the phone.
Oh, over the phone
And I
too,
said,
yeah.
It really feels like magic, because it does.
Yeah. I'm so happy that it worked for you. And so then you took it a step further. You went into the second workshop. And how was that for you?
The second workshop, it
Was connecting to self and others.
it allowed me to learn some things about myself, and connect with the things that may be holding me back from my success of my book writing, and look at myself in the mirror and say, okay, if that's holding me back, how can I change that for the better and correct that?
Yeah, I love that. And the Wheel of Life, was that revelation for you, or did you pretty much already know that information?
It was revelation.
Yeah.
And
So the Wheel of Life is literally a pie, and each slice of the pie is a different part of your life. Like it could be your health or your spirituality or your relationships or having fun or a variety of things. So when you look at that, you have an opportunity to see which of those pie slices you're feeding and which ones you're ignoring. Did you learn anything?
And my wheel was so lopsided, and it's going, well, no, it won't roll. I have to pay less attention to this and more attention to like exercise, spirituality. I was really lacking in socializing. I'm going, these things, and my finances, sometimes it's too much and sometimes it's not enough. But when I'm on such little income, I tend to focus on my budget so much that it distracts from other things that are important.
Mm-hmm.
And so the wheel, I'm
So the wheel is really important for you. So it's really about gaining balance in your life.
exactly
And in the week since that one, you've already started to apply that in so many ways. I can see it on you. Yeah. Tell me about that.
the I'm
Yeah,
just
like what are you giving more attention to now that you weren't giving attention to before?
socializing,
Socializing.
and I exercise. It seemed like that my health concerns and my exercise, um, I thought I was giving it enough attention, but it was so lacking compared to other parts of the wheel that I've adjusted that a little also.
That's
That
great.
was when I started parking so far away from my apartment.
Yeah, I love that. So for extra exercise, instead of parking near your door, you park as far away as possible, and I think that's marvelous.
Because
I need to apply that to my life too.
I realized that my car had made me lazy because I used to walk a lot and ride the bus a lot and walk Joey long distances, and I hardly do that anymore.
Interesting stuff. Well, I'm so glad you had such a great time at the workshops and that you've been able to apply what you've learned to your life. I mean, that's what we do this for. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to having you back to tell your whole story because I know you have an amazing story of transformation, recovery, and resilience. And we're looking forward to that on another day. Thanks again. Alrighty. Thanks, everybody. See you next time. Well, how'd that go for you?
Good.
Good.
Awesome. I can't wait till you write it. I'll buy a book.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I love Michelle.
Yeah, me too. She's my girl.